So you entered BBFH. What was your thinking when you and your colleagues did that?
Look, we're pretty excited to see the opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's great to sort of get some other people to look at what we were doing and sort of we thought of it as a way of like adding value to what we were developing.
Yeah.
And sort of a way of really testing the idea as well in a commercial sort of sense.
Yeah, because part of our process is sort of, I guess, a little bit challenge it, interrogate a little bit. How did you find that process? Because was that one of the first times you went through that type of process where you had to actually explain what it was or pitch it?
Oh, no, look, we'd already sort of gone through, being a researcher, we get grant applications.
Right.
And so, you know, that bit of writing the application, but, you know, doing a pitch, that was new. You know, as a researcher, you're not sort of so used to pitching.
Yeah.
And the pitch was normally when we present, we have lots of slides, whereas the pitch was like, I think we just had a couple of very few slides and I had to talk for 5 minutes on a stage without a podium and, you know, with a sort of a relatively large audience. So it was all a little bit different to the usual presentations that you give as a researcher.
Stephanie, finally, before we let you go, you've been up there in front of the audience. You've been through this sort of competition. Do you have any advice for anyone who's applying for BBFH, and how do they make themselves stand out? How do they get to be on the podium and then to pitch and potentially win the prize that you won back in 2016?
Look, I think they've got to go for it. They've got to put a lot of enthusiasm in. You know, they've got to know about their product, and they might need to talk to other people while they develop their proposal to make sure they're able to make the case, particularly in terms of the value proposition, and then do some pitching practice. The more pitching, the better you get.
Yeah, that's absolutely it. I've been giving that advice actually just literally this week, that the more practice you get, they ask me, how do I do it? Just go out there and try it. And but the value proposition point, I think, is really, really valid. I think without that, a lot of things become more difficult. But fantastic advice for those of you out there who are looking to apply.
IDE, building better futures.